We are the new blues revolution. On your mind, 'cause lately I did miss you.
Here joining us now with Bernie Pearl is Bill Grisalia. Bill has brought back the festival in the format of calling it the New Blues Festival. Bill, do you have a great question for Bernie, since he has a great history?
Thank you. Well, first of all, thank you, Bernie, for coming out to the best venue in Long Beach for a festival.
In Southern California,
There you
really.
go.
In Southern California?
Yes.
Where better, for Los Angeles County or Southern or
wonderful.
Orange County to come here to beautiful Long Beach to the
Right.
Gemmerig Park. That's the way you say it, right?
Yeah, that's what, but they've taken that name off, so I imagine it's been renamed officially.
You know it.
Gemmerig Park. And then everybody used to say, well, where the heck is Gemmerig Park? Well, now you can say it's behind the Lowe's
There you go.
in the parking lot.
Because it used to be behind the old Naval Hospital grounds, which had been
Yes.
torn down. The
Yes.
hospital had been torn down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're right here by the 605 freeway.
Right.
That's awesome. I really appreciate you, taking time to come and talk with us today, and also for all of your support and solidarity in regards to reviving a blues festival in Long Beach.
No, I think it's crucial. We used to have one for many years, and that we're having another one is a great fortune.
Well, thank you. Again, I had originally called you, and I want to thank you here publicly for your graciousness, because I called to meet with you 2 or 3 years ago, and when I came to the meeting, I want to go public on this and make the admission.
no, I'm glad to go public on it.
When I came to meet with you, we had arranged to meet at a coffee shop
That's
in
right.
Bixby Knolls,
Yeah.
and we had never met.
Yeah.
Although I had some idea of your photo, etc.
Yeah.
I introduced myself to a likely suspect outside of the coffee
Yeah.
shop,
That's funny.
who agreed that he was Bernie Pearl.
Oh, no.
And it turned out he wasn't. And then you came out of the coffee shop like a half an hour later.
Well,
and
I
said-
was sitting on the side. I was watching you two, and then I said, that. And then I was hearing the word blues and BB King. Is that the guy? And I went up and said, do you have an appointment with me? He said, no. Who are you?
I'm here with Bernie Pearl.
What I figured out happened is that we put our information on Facebook, and somebody became a Bernie Pearl imposter.
Oh my goodness.
Really?
That's
Is that
what
what
I-
That's
happened?
hysterical.
That's my only explanation. How would he know?
Too funny.
He happened to be there at the right time. He actually did give me a funny look as I drove up, and I dismissed it.
Like,
but
uh-oh, the
Wow.
jig's up.
yes,
And
No.
so thank
don't
thank
put
God.
your stuff on Facebook.
That's-
At least not pertinent
Well,
information.
that's how sought after Bernie Pearl is, that somebody would do that and go and try and pretend to be him. So that's actually, they say they're very flattering. I think.
Yes,
I have a
imitation,
question, and I have
yes.
a question too. I heard that you actually taught, or you were a teacher for Chap Cooper, excuse me.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And so that there's that history there as well. Can you speak to that? How long
Well,
was
I've been
it that you
teaching
taught Chap?
more or less professionally since 1964 guitar. And I taught at Cal State LA during the day. That was a daytime position. But I've taught at several of the university's extension programs, and I've also taught privately, and I've taught at my home, and I think that's where Chap came and took lessons.
Chap is the guitarist for New Blues Revolution. He speaks very highly of you, but I didn't know there was that relationship. So many things are coming together. They say there's 6 degrees of separation here. Now, we're really expecting to have a very nice crowd, family friendly, and we just want to thank you again.
Well, I'm going to thank Bill and Bob for doing this. It's a daunting task to start up a festival, and it's a lot of hard work, and I'm glad you're involved. But ultimately, it's worth it. And when you see the smiles of satisfaction on people's faces
Absolutely.
and their eagerness, you're ready to do it again the following year.
Thank you very much. Well, the public, they're just excited to see you and your involvement in this. And I think there were maybe 12,000 people reached on Facebook this week alone.
Good.
And the accolades and the great feelings and the good times and the big times that you bring to this are really appreciated. So thank you very much again for your help.
I look forward to seeing you
We're going to have a great time.
August 31st.
August 31st, yes.
Thank you, Joanne.
And all you folks out there, don't forget Bernie Pearl's latest CD, Take Your Time.
Take your time.
Take your time with the fabulous Barbara Morrison.
Yes.
Bye-bye.